Welcome to the Time of the Screen Squad. Like always, I'm Vinny.
I'm Ozzy.
I know.
And this week, or still this week, we're going to talk about what year did this movie come out in? Jeez. 2002's Friday After Next. Another Christmas classic. Stick around. Stick around.
Hey, what up, Itchy?
It's always the holiday special. By the way, does Itchy ever make a sound in that special? He never makes a sound, right?
He looks into the camera like.
Is that still Warwick Davis?
Who? Chewbacca?
Itchy?
Oh, Itchy? No.
Willow
Lumpy, maybe.
Willow Ufgood. Well, no. This week we talk about another Christmas movie. Christmas, I think. Classic. Can I say classic? Huh?
Have you been watching Willow?
Yes.
Otra vez.
We talked about it last time.
The show.
Yeah.
It's episodes every Wednesday.
Yeah, it's every Wednesday. It's only 8 episodes.
I keep forgetting.
Yeah, it's okay. Yo, watch it. Next week is halfway mark already. This week is already the halfway mark.
Already?
Yeah.
Man.
You can catch up.
That's fine. I'll binge it real quick.
Ain't no man Mardigan. It's all right.
Well.
But this week we're talking about, again, like we said, a Christmas classic, Friday After Next, movie that I remember it came out of nowhere, because I remember like all of a sudden they make these movies quick apparently, but they don't want to make the next Friday or Friday 4 anytime soon. If they're making Rush Hour 4, they should make Friday 4 already.
No pops. That's why.
Yeah. Well, he was
the heart and soul. He's the message.
Remember, he was barely in part 2. So you can kind of still make it.
He's still the message, though.
Not in part 2. Only in the first one.
Yeah.
Only in the first one does he have a message. And
he's
in this,
always the message.
But
in the third one, he's just dry humping everybody.
That's true. Sweet Dick Willie. That's what they call him. Ooh, yeah. How you know? They tell you.
Tenderonis. The Balls Johnson.
Uh-huh.
It was cold outside. It was cold that night.
No, but this movie is like Ice Cube and Mike Epps is, well, the Friday franchise is in like Christmas version, right?
This movie started 2 careers.
The Last Jedi.
Whose careers did it start?
Well, it gave a major pop to both Cat Williams
and Terry Crews. Yep.
Terry Crews, maybe, but wasn't Cat Williams already a stand-up comedian?
But he wasn't. He wasn't in movies. But he wasn't in movies. Like as soon as he came out as Playa, as soon as he came out as like
Money Mike,
yeah. Man, Playa.
People realize his hair's luxurious.
Let me see my Palm Pilot, right?
Why do you sound like Prince?
I don't know. That's
me of Prince.
That's my attempt at Money Mike.
No, him doing.
That's the way he sounds.
Oh, he actually sounds that way.
That's his, yeah.
You know, former Marine.
But no, this movie.
No, legit, he's a Marine.
This movie did launch, at least definitely Cat Williams, but for sure like Terry Crews. Terry Crews at that point wasn't in.
He was only T-Money.
Yeah, it was at that point, because I remember, because little story, when I used to work at a TV studio, they came in to film the music video for this movie. I remember that they came in and filmed the music video. Did that, and that was the only time the first time I met Terry Crews, but I remembered him at that point as T-Money from what was that thing called?
Battle Dome.
Right. From T-Money. He wasn't in movies. He wasn't in TV. He wasn't the Terry Crews we know now.
With the Titan Mike O'Hearn.
He was T-Money, right? It was that whole thing, and that's the first time I met Terry Crews, and that was the first time my first introduction to Terry Crews. It was this movie.
Doesn't Battle Dome. Battle Dome was basically American Gladiators, but where they had their own story too.
It's like wrestling Battle Dome.
Yeah.
I don't remember that.
It didn't last that long.
That was like 2 seasons, I think, maybe.
It didn't last that long.
Maybe.
It's like America. What was it? What was that? One with Shannon Lee. That The ninja one?
The martial arts one.
Oh,
where it was like a weird story. Like they would tell stories. I already forgot the name. Something Masters? I forgot.
WMAC Masters.
There you go. That's something like that. Yeah, I remember. Drunken Masters. But that was
last night.
That was my introduction to. That was my introduction. That was like I guess everyone's introduction, real introduction to Terry Crews, and the fact that Terry Crews is funny. He is funny, especially in this movie. He's good. Like I think his character is Damon coming out of prison, still having we'll call them prison tendencies. Ooh, fresh fish on the line. Ain't nothing better than that. Right?
I like my fresh wet. Fresh.
I like my fish fresh and wet. Like, did you just piss on me? Right? I'm telling you that this movie. This is another one of those movies that a lot like people like you remember it, but it has a lot of good lines. Like especially like between Money Mike and Damon. Like Money Mike and Damon, between that thing, that's really where like I thought the movie was the funniest between them two, right?
Well, if you notice in next Friday and Friday after next, the side characters shine more than the leads.
But I feel like there's more side characters in this movie, than there was in part 2 in the sequel.
There's more focus on those because you already know who
Craig and Day Day
is.
Craig and Day Day. Yeah. But the story.
It's not even Craig anymore. It's Ice Cube.
But the story revolves around the fact that they get robbed on around Christmas, like almost Christmas Eve. They get robbed, right, by the hood Santa, right? He's robbing everyone.
Bobby Brown.
Right. He's robbing everybody, and they get robbed, and then they need to make their rent money. So they end up getting a job with at the little shopping center mart.
Top Flight.
Where their uncle and then Craig's dad, played by John Witherspoon, right? There where they have their barbecue joint, Brothers Barbecue. Right? And this is the way for them just to bring them back in, so they don't have to leave. See, that's the cool thing about this movie. This movie don't take place in two places. Literally, like Craig's neighborhood where they live, or the little shopping center. That's it. Just these two places. So majority of the movie, they don't really have to go anywhere. They film the movie in these two places, and you get again. This is where you have all the side characters. You have Pops and then the uncle, and you have Holy Moly that runs Holy Moly Donuts. Then and then the whole Top Flight security, and then you have Money Mike,
the cops.
You get Money Mike that gets introduced as one of the new owners at one of the stores, the high end boutique, Playa clothes, right?
Different colored furs and everything.
It's I like this movie. I thought it was funny when I thought it was funny. I still think it's funnier because it's like these movies got goofier.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I the thing about the first Friday is like kind of serious, even though it's like funny, but it's kind of serious because it's. But these are just. I think that's why I don't enjoy them.
Oh, I do.
Not the third, especially not the third one. The second one is all right, but the third one.
Oh, I know. I like the third one. I find the third one funny, like because especially when you bring back like you have Mike Epps making those weird jokes, right? Especially when he's asleep. You hear the fact that he kept the dog. Was it Chico? No. What was it?
Chico.
Yeah, he kept the dog, right? From the second one, he kept the dog, and then you have their whole story. Then you have the side characters. I think again for me, what makes the movie funny is the side characters, like Damon, Money Mike, Holy Moly, even the police, right? Get some barbecue, right? I enjoy the whole the way the whole story rolls out. Even like again because there's no real seriousness in this movie at all. There's nothing serious in this one. Versus like when you go back to the first one, like you said, the first one has its serious moments. You have Pops laying down laying down those, you know,
Knowledge.
the knowledge nuggets.
Why you need a gun? I need a gun. Oh, I need these. Because you win some, you lose some. But you live. You didn't find another day.
Right? And then, but then you get to this one and they're beating up the hood Santa. You got Mike Epps in an old man costume shooting up the
By the way,
the
bad
city.
makeup.
Yeah, that I agree with. That I agree with. It's real bad makeup. But it's still, again, I still find a lot of this movie funny.
I feel like they're like Cheech and Chong movies where you got to be high to actually laugh in them. Especially the last one.
I wasn't high when I saw this movie. I don't even smoke. I don't even smoke. I don't smoke nothing.
Sick of weed.
That's right. No, but I thought it was funny. I thought a lot of this movie is funny, and there's still a lot of quotes from this movie that I quote. Right? There's some people that make so good, make you want to slap your mama. That's something that's still used. Like
They kept telling the landlady to line up her muscle.
And then Damon dancing to Tupac. And then Tupac.
I thought he was gonna do more than
Yeah,
dance.
I know. That's, telling you, he just got fresh out the pen.
He doesn't
OG,
mean
robot.
OG, triple OG.
You so good looking, Tupac.
He doesn't mean robot. I'm saying.
He does.
Yeah, especially in The Longest Yard.
Man, you be the real Mick asshole.
Baby back, bitch. Baby back, bitch. I'm telling Terry Crews.
cheese on it.
Terry Crews, from where he started to where he is now, Terry Crews is he went up, because remember, like, he went from like playing, like being introduced as Damon, like as a side character, to like now somewhat leading in, like when he was in the Expendables, being like part of the team.
Wait. Take it back a little bit. He got even bigger notoriety in White Girls.
Oh, that's true. But technically, that's still a side character. But see,
It shines.
But he like in the majority of what he does, he shines again. Even in The Longest Yard, like
He's a
what?
scene stealer.
Like what do you like? Yeah, he does. He steals a lot. He steals a lot of the movies that he's in. A lot of the movies that he's in. Even in Expendables, like he has the biggest gun in Expendables.
Yeah.
So like this movie, like he really gets introduced and he's charismatic on screen. That's what it is.
Yeah.
Like when you see him, like you just want to see more. Like when you watch Everyone Hates Chris, he's good in that. He's good in that show too. Although that show, a lot of it is pretty funny. Oh yeah,
Has a lot of moments.
a lot of moments that apparently bore you and make you yawn.
Well, I mean, just saying. 'Cause everybody loves Chris. I mean,
But-
hates Chris. Hates Chris.
Everybody hates Chris. Yes, no, it's not. Everybody loves Raymond. But
Yeah, I like Terry Crews.
Huh?
I like Terry Crews.
yeah,
I
and
saw
then,
an interview, like a GQ interview or something like that with him. I don't remember what it was, but it was good.
yeah, he writes
He
books.
was like a nice guy.
Yeah, when I met him, he was super nice to me. Right? When I
Yeah.
met him, I was secure.
Fresh fish.
I was top flight security at that time. I was top
Fresh
flight.
fish.
I was top flight security, right? I was the doorman. Like, you can come on in. So
Huh?
yeah, I had to let him into the movies, the TV studio,
Oh.
playing security, right? Playing security. Because if not,
Hey, fool, wake up.
yep.
Sorry.
Pretty much. No, but this movie, like it was a surprising Christmas movie, right? Like, 'cause again, it was one of those movies that came out of nowhere. It didn't do well at the box office.
Yeah, well,
It was also made for almost nothing too.
That's true. Again, because look at where they made it at. They literally made it in like only 2 places, and this is like what? But wasn't it at one point? Weren't they gonna bring back Smokey for this one originally?
I think they
Allegedly.
tried. Aren't they bringing him supposedly back for the 4th one?
If it ever gets done.
Again, that's another thing. Like they keep saying, like just like a Rush Hour 4. We want to make it. We want to make this. And then when John Witherspoon passed away, then they were like, oh, we were gonna make it, but the story revolved around him, so we can't.
heavy.
So now we gotta figure something else out. But again, this movie was filmed literally with like in 3 months. It was done in 3 months. So it was one of those movies that came out again. I feel like it came out of nowhere. Because I don't remember hearing back, like even in 2002, hearing that they were making a third Friday movie. And then when I saw the preview for it, I was surprised. And then knowing that it was going to be a Christmas movie, it's like interesting. That was a good, it was an interesting decision to make a Christmas movie, right? Because at that time there was no real Christmas
Hood movie.
yeah, in
You
that
could say,
vein.
you could say hood movie.
No,
yeah.
but in that vein, like a comedy that was like that like with Ice Cube. Ice Cube at that point was making what? Like, Are We There Yet? He was
Which is
making
also
those
a
kinds of
Christmas movie,
movies.
by the way.
Is it a Christmas movie?
It's also a holiday movie. Yeah.
I'm not watching that.
Let's not
Don't even.
watch that one.
Just saying.
I mean, I've seen it, but I don't want to watch it again.
I mean, the little bobblehead is voiced by Tracy Morgan.
Who's the wife?
Not wife, girlfriend. Sergeant Press.
Nia Long.
Is,
Nia
yeah.
Long.
I'll watch it.
Yeah.
His sister in Friday.
Oh, that's right.
No, it's not.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not his sister in Friday.
Ice Cube's sister in Friday, isn't that?
No.
That's Nia Long.
Nia Long? No. Not
Oh
his
no,
sister.
sorry. It's,
Oh,
no,
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 that's
not
the
his
love
girlfriend. That's
interest.
the love
Relax.
interest.
The love is. It's the girlfriend in
His
Friday.
sister's is Virginia King.
Oh, that's
Yeah.
right.
Mm-hmm.
Whatever happened to her? Psst, she makes a lot of movies. She directs movies too. Didn't she direct
Yeah.
that one movie? Like on Netflix, some cowboy movie.
Oh yeah, the Fall.
Yeah, that was a good movie.
That was really good.
That was a good movie.
Yeah, Jonathan Majors.
Jonathan Majors, right? Yeah, that was a good movie.
Yeah,
I don't watch any Netflix.
Bro, you need to watch that movie. That movie's good.
That's a good movie.
Yeah, we were supposed to talk about it a while back and then never did.
Well, that we just did. You're welcome.
It's a good movie. Watch it,
Bro, that movie slaps.
bruh.
Bro, it slaps. It slaps.
It's so good.
got-
It makes
make
you want
a-
to slap your mama.
Yep. But I this no, but
Max Headroom.
yeah, Friday after next. Again, to me was surprising because again, I think it's
For to me.
for to me was surprising. No, because I enjoyed it. I remember watching it in theaters and not enjoying it as much, but in rewatches, I enjoy it more. Like when I rewatch this movie.
It has its moments, but it's not a great movie.
No, it's not. But again, it's a vastly different movie from like the other two movies. This is more cartoony than anything, right?
By the way, that intro took forever. I didn't remember it being that long. The cartoon intro.
They
Man.
they get longer and longer because the movie's not
I
that
know.
long. The movie is short.
No. Yeah.
The movie's it's a short movie. So
Yeah.
you gotta fill it in with like a cartoon intro.
Yeah. Like the uncle. Short.
That's right. The uncle's tall.
No, it was cold.
Oh, it's
Yeah,
cold that night. No, but I
all I most of the time remember is Money Mike, Pliers, Terry Crews.
ball juice everywhere.
Yeah.
Everybody get back
Craig, hold these. Thank you for letting me go.
for a lovely evening. And he's like fixing his hair.
His hair's luxurious.
And then he gets chased down the street for like what seems like infinity. I don't know how he
Yeah.
has that much energy to run.
Bro, he was in jail.
He was a Marine.
No, I'm talking about Money Mike.
Uh,
Money Mike is just like nonstop running. Pimp down. Pimp in distress. This was surprisingly to me that it was as funny as it was, and I enjoyed it. I enjoyed watching it, and I'll still watch it. But I think at this point now, since I've seen it so many times, I'll watch it in spurts and like in little moments. Because
spurts.
yeah, because I can watch this movie in pieces. I don't have to watch the whole thing through. Because I can watch it in pieces. I'll watch it on YouTube and watch it.
I'm never gonna watch this again.
I enjoy it.
I
It's a Christmas
I didn't
movie.
remember it. I
It's
had
a
seen
good
it, but
Christmas
I didn't
movie.
remember it like that.
It's a different type of Christmas movie. It's way different.
yeah, I mean it's not a good movie,
No,
but it's one of those movies like I'll watch. It's on TV. I'll watch it.
it's
Yeah.
it's it's enjoyable. I enjoy it. I enjoy watching it. I think it's fun.
It's kind of like
Sorry.
it's just the way where like the way I look at Corsican Brothers. Like, it's not a great movie, but it has moments where you're just kind of like, oh, it makes you feel like, nostalgic. It makes you kind of
Mm,
like, I enjoy some of the jokes in it.
yeah,
It's
but the
not-
Corsican Brothers, I know by heart.
Yeah.
So I would never watch that again either.
No,
I
see,
just played in my mind.
I see, and that's a
Same.
different one. Like this movie is another one that I enjoyed. I know a lot of the lines from it.
Yeah.
A good chunk
You-
of the lines.
I still use French bread as swords.
See? But if you haven't seen, right? If you guys haven't seen the
don't
Corsican
have to.
Brothers or Friday After Next, and being the holiday season, you should. If you're in the mood for a good
Christmas movie.
for a good Christmas holiday comedy, you can watch
Spirited.
Christmas Vacation, not Spirited. Christmas Vacation, and then watch Friday After Next. Good old family watching.
Yeah. hmm
Especially when Pinkett comes back in with all them hoes.
Yeah.
He brings all of them back. And he was like, no, this one's mine. He was like, oh. Day Day. I'm saying, and then Day Day being Day Day in this movie, trying to be Mr. Pimp when he's not a pimp. Then they give him a whistle and being top flight security. He takes it too seriously, and then he gets everyone in trouble.
Yeah.
Day Day's
know.
always the person getting people in trouble. Craig has to come in and save the day. And then I like the whole chase at the end where they're chasing like Hood Santa through like Santa Claus through the neighborhood, and they're just beating him up. Although he is like real skinny and real messed up. Like he wears extra medium, right? So it's
What
like
is that? What is like? Every time I hear him, I'm like, what is that?
it has to be a weird size between large and medium.
There's long, but it's like,
Awkward,
lean.
awkward size. Yeah, awkward size. Yeah, extra medium. But I like this movie. I like it, and I recommend watching it if you're in the mood for a Christmas movie that's a little bit different.
I mean, if I watch a Christmas movie, I'll watch.
Spirited again. Yes, we know you like Spirited.
I mean, I liked it, but I watch Home Alone.
That's all he said. Home Alone. That's it.
Oh, wow.
Wow. Good, good variety.
Home Alone.
Good
Muppets
variety.
Christmas
Good
Muppets
variety.
Christmas Carol.
Good variety of Christmas movies. Home Alone.
Muppets
Yeah.
Christmas Carol. Heck, I watched the cartoon on Netflix called Claus. with
I'll watch-
Jonathan Schwartzman.
I'll watch Die Hard. I'll watch Die Hard 2. Because everything
Lethal Weapon.
Lethal Weapon.
everything happens to John McClane on Christmas apparently.
Apparently, he doesn't like the holidays.
Right?
Lethal
So
Weapon. It's a Christmas movie.
Yep.
Gremlins.
Gremlins, yep.
There you go.
Come
Can't
on.
think of it. I can't think of it.
Krampus.
Cramp. Well, yeah, actually.
That's a Christmas
That's a
movie.
good one.
Krampus is a good.
Silent Night, Deadly Night.
Violent Night, the Christmas movie. If you get the chance to
seen it
watch it, I thought it was okay. It has its moments. David
X.
Harbour's good.
X is a Christmas movie.
X isn't a Christmas movie.
Oh no, that's right.
That's just they don't celebrate a holiday in that movie.
That's not Santa Claus in that house.
I don't think so.
Well, all I know is most of my movies are rated X.
Yeah, that's why he couldn't think of any Christmas movies.
Yeah,
because that's
'cause he
what he was thinking about. Christmas movies.
Wait, hold on. Action movies?
Scrooge,
Or
right?
is it movies that
a por-
My stepdaughter visiting Chris for Christmas.
A
That's
po-
what he was thinking
a
about.
Pornhub Christmas, a MILF's Christmas, a MILF's Christmas surprise. Santa brings milk and cookies, right? Something like that.
My stepmom needs help stuffing her stockings.
Oh,
Cream Pie Deluxe is crazy. So,
it's all right.
just saying.
On that note, guys, this is.
It gave me a headache.
On that note, this has been Vinny.
4K.
In 4K.
Oh.
This is Ozzy.
You're sick.
We'll see.
I have issues.
We'll see you guys next week.
Fear Podcast.